Money Ballers, happy Friday. How's it going? Today in this video, I will be predicting all of the Australians men's A-League matches for this weekend. I'll be using my match simulator, making some predictions, placing some live bets with you. And if you guys like this content and like the bets, tail along. Let's get this thing started. So let's make this thing smaller. And the first match that is already gone, this match was played overnight, was the Brisbane Roar against Western Sydney Wanderers. And in this model, I included points, expected points, and a new metric that I use to measure and predict games. It's called the expected points model, and it's a model that helps you distribute the 3 points in a match. In a match, you can either win and receive 3 points, you can tie and both receive 1 point, or you can lose and receive 0 points. Now, in a match, based off your goals and goals conceded, expected goals and expected goals conceded, you can kind of simulate and see and weigh out of the 3 points which team deserved either 2 points, 1 point, all 3 points, a fraction of a point, whatever. And this model replicates that. It gives us here expected models, so I'll be explaining that in a little bit. But going into this match, we have Brisbane Roar with 6 points at home, expected points at home. They should have received only 2 points, so they're overperforming at home. Meanwhile, Western Sydney Wanderers, they should have received only 1 point, and they have 4 points away, overperforming by 3 points. And based off these models, based off their expected goals and expected goals conceded, the way that these 3 points are going to be distributed here, it gives us a leverage towards Brisbane Roar. So I placed a bet that Brisbane Roar was going to be draw no bet. The line was beautiful for that. I ended up pushing with Western Sydney Wanderers tying the match at the 88th minute, 2-2. Halftime, I think it was a 2-0 match. Yeah, but here, Western Sydney Wanderers would only be taking 0.4 points out of 3 points possible. That's what that means. So they're not really taking much. They actually ended up robbing this game. As you can see, they overperformed in this game, taking away a point when they shouldn't have. The expected goal line was a result of almost 2 goals, averaging out at 1.83 in favor of Brisbane Roar. In comparison, Western Sydney Wanderers, 0.78 goals, so they shouldn't have scored 2 goals that they did, but they did, so it is what it is. Average chance to win, we have a 60% in favor of the home team. Meanwhile, the away team has 15%. Home team scores over 0.5 goals was at 80%. Away team scores over 0.5 goals was at 52%. Home team scores over 1.5 goals, 51%. XG right here, though, over 50%, so they definitely did score that second goal. Away team scores over 1.5 goals is at 18%. Both teams to score was not really there, but they ended up doing it. Over 1.5 goals in the match is at 69%. Again, look at this XG, damn near 80. Well, it was 80%. 45% for the over 2.5. So this game was not how we had predicted it to go. Obviously, that's how the sport is. It's very unpredictable, but I'm happy we ended up pushing on this one. And let's go on to the next match. The next match for today is a Western United versus Wellington Phoenix. And here, our match simulator is going to tell us that Western United at home have received 0 points this season. They should have expected to receive 1.40 points. Their difference is underperforming by 1.4. Meanwhile, Wellington Phoenix has 2 points away. Their expected points should have been less than 1 point, so they're overperforming by 1.60. Based off the expected goals conceded, and our expected points model, the way that we're going to be distributing the 3 points in today's match will be 0.38 points out of the 3 possible will be going to Western United. Meanwhile, 1.30 out of the expected points should be going to Wellington Phoenix. The average goals to be scored this game are 0.54 goals in this match for Western United. Meanwhile, Wellington Phoenix has 0.46 goals scored in this game. So an under 2.5 goals in this match should be a pretty interesting bet, with the slight edge being average chance to win says it says otherwise, but the secret sauce is the formula right here. So still not a lot of leverage for Wellington Phoenix here, but that's personally what I think I will be doing, or maybe doing the unders, and under 2.5 goals, 3.5 goals for a parlay in this match. Sorry, going down. Average chance to win this match, 32% for Western United, 28% for Wellington Phoenix. Home team scores over 0.5 goals is at 37%. Away team scores 0.5 goals is at 33%. Home team scores over 1.5 goals is at 13%. Meanwhile, away team scores over 1.5 goals is at 10%. These right here could be used for a parlay as well, depending on how the lines are paying for these. Both teams to score is at 6%. Both teams not to score would be a good bet on this. Over 1.5 goals in this match is at 26%. Over 2.5 goals in the match is at 8%. Very, very low odds for this match. One thing I didn't do for this previous game, but the expected heat map for this result, based off actual goals, is giving us a 1-0. Actually, the highest probability with 38% is a 0-0 draw. Meanwhile, a 1-0 in favor of the away team, Wellington Phoenix, with 31%. 2-0, 13%, and then from there, very low probabilities. Under 2.5 seems like a given. Let's see what the expected goals model provides us. This model provides us that the highest probability score is another 0-0 with a 35%, following up with a 33% in favor of a 1-0 game for the home team. 2-0 game in favor for the home team at 15%. Under 2.5 goals, this is the bet for this match. Alrighty. So let's go place the bets for tonight. Actually, let's go do this. Let's go shop around for some lines. Shopping. Okay. A draw no bet. Wellington Phoenix is plus money. Under 2.5 goals in the game, plus money. Wellington Phoenix, double chance. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to be a degenerate tonight. Going to be placing some nasty bets. Both teams to score. I just saw it. No. Both teams to score right there. No, plus money. Oh my god, bro. Tread lightly. Western United last game, they have a really good player. However, they play this soccer where either they're attacking or they're defending, and there's nothing in the middle. The defenders do not help attack. The offense does not even drop. There's just either 4 people defending or 4 people attacking, and then 2 random people in the middle that are kind of just running around, not doing much. But they have this guy in the front, Western United, that is a fucking beast, man. That guy alone can probably win a match. He is a beast. He's some dude with long hair. I think his name is Wales or something like that. I don't know, but really strong player. Wellington Phoenix, though, they are on fire. I'm going to give this based off the bets here. 3 units for Wellington Phoenix, draw no bet. Under 2.5 goals, 3 units. Wellington Phoenix, 3 units. Both teams to score, no. Please bets. Oh, I love shopping. I love shopping. And if we're really, this didn't hit last week, but the correct scoreline, first half, look at this. I played every time, man. I play this every time. You never know. Look how much it's paying. You never know. All right. Next match, match 3. Also a Saturday match here is Sydney FC versus Perth Glory. Perth Glory. See here that Sydney FC at home has received 0 points. They were expected to have 1.15 points by now, underperforming by 1.15. Perth Glory have received 0 points away. Their expected points are at 1.30. Again, also underperforming by negative 1.3. How are we going to be distributing today's match? Oh my God, there's like nothing here. There's no value here. 0.32 points out of 3 possible in favor for the home team. 0.52 points out of 3 possible in favor for Perth Glory. They don't even get a tie. I mean, this is just straight up nothing. Nothing's going to happen in this match. Okay, well, I'm going to do this another way, but let me continue. I have another way to kind of test these matches. Sydney FC actual goals is spitting out 0.51 goals for Sydney FC versus 1.40 for Perth Glory. Here we go. Here we have some leverage here. Okay, so Perth Glory to score a goal. Average chance to win based off this model, it's giving us 57% for Perth Glory to win this match. Meanwhile, Sydney FC, 10%. It's kind of clear right there. Now, I just added this model right here, but I was betting off this, like from average goals and average chance to win below. So this Perth Glory right there with the 50%, 57% to win the match versus 10%. Ooh, so nice. Home team to score over 0.5 goals is at 32%. Away team to score over 0.5 goals is at 70%. Look at this XG right there. Home team scores over 1.5 goals is at 13%. Away team scores over 1.5 goals is at 39%. Okay, so I see 2 parlays here. I see Western United not scoring over 1.5 goals and Sydney FC not scoring over 1.5 goals would be a solid parlay right there. Both teams to score is at 27% with XG at 54. There's a quarter of a chance that this will happen. Over 1.5 goals in the match is 79% and 31% that the match will have over 2.5 goals. You can't discard Sydney FC getting on the scoreboard, but let's see if this match is a little bit different if it's played other way around. If Perth Glory is home and Sydney FC is away, the match still goes to Perth Glory, and even clearer than ever, Like this, they take 2 points out of 3 possible versus 0.28. Sydney FC do not win this match. Average chance to win is still at 58%. Now the home team scores here is at 80. Home team in this example is Perth Glory. Remember, we switched it. So away team to score is at 46%. Look at this. Okay. Let's go shop around for some stuff. So let's put this back. Sydney FC, Perth Glory. And let's shop for some lines here. I love shopping for betting lines. Sydney FC. Look at this. Favorite to win this match is Sydney FC. That right there is a good play. This right here is an amazing play. Perth Glory double chance. Oh my God. I'm sure there's money here in the spread too. I've made a lot of money with the spread stuff. Under 3.5 goals. What's this? The heat map on here is, look at this. Highest probability is a 0-0 draw with 43%, following up a 36% for the away team, Perth Glory, to win 1-0. 2-0 with 14% based off the XG model. Right here, we do see the highest probability is a 1-1 draw with 10%, following up 2-1. This doesn't pass 3 goals. Let's do this again. Perth Glory home. Again, we're just, for this example, we're switching it. If they were to be, Perth Glory were to be home, right here, there's no clear right here. Nothing clear. It could be anywhere. But 2-1 is the score line here. Oh, okay. Over here we do get unexpected goals. It's a little bit all over, but it's still a high probability of 1-0 that Perth Glory win, 2-0 that Perth Glory win, and it doesn't really go higher than that. That's a great bet. Great bet. Perth Glory home, Sydney FC home, Perth Glory away. Okay, under 3.5 goals, great. Perth Glory to score a goal, parlay right there. Look at this. They're paying. Hey man, maybe these guys are overdue a goal. Perth Glory to record a shutout win. Oh my god. Perth Glory to keep a clean sheet. I mean, I'll give away $5. You know, I'll take that risk. Look at these right there. Boom. These are all paying really, really nice. I can see maybe both teams scoring. Not gonna risk that though. Match result and under 3.5 goals. I think that one right there would be a good one. Bro, oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Look at this. This can't be right. This can't be right. Alright, another thing that I check, I have tables here. I have all this data for me. So let's see. We have Sydney FC at home. They have not scored a goal. They've conceded a lot. Their attacking strength is none at home, and their defensive strength is very lousy. They have enough XG to make over 1.5 goals and to receive over 1.75 goals. Their attacking strength via XG is under 1, not that great. Defensive strength XG model is over 1, not that great. Okay. Perth Glory away, goals conceded per game 2, goals scored per game 1, less than 1. Their defensive strength is at par. It's not bad. Attacking strength is mediocre, less than average. You can see why. Based off XG, they can receive. Yeah, Sydney FC is scoring for sure. Sydney FC is scoring. So, sorry. This 0-0 right here, and to keep a clean sheet, no. Where is that line? That 0-0. Did I put? Oh, was that another? Okay, that was another one. Okay. Okay. Sorry, still looking at information. So how many shots per game does Sydney FC provide? Shots per game, averaging 20. They're conceding 16 shots per game. Shots on target per game, 6. Shots on target against is 6. Okay, Perth Glory. Shots conceded, 11. Okay, so Sydney's not going to be shooting as much, and Perth Glory will be shooting a lot. Okay, sorry, not trying to move this. Shots on target against per game is 4. They can get up to 6. Wow. Okay, so Perth Glory is consistent here. Sydney FC is going to have a hard time. They can still score. Okay, so I still think Perth Glory. Sorry, one more thing. One last check. Let's see how Sydney FC's games have been going. All right, this is one thing we got to look at. So they have played 2 home games so far and haven't scored a goal. Their XG is over a goal. They should have already scored 4 goals. Oof. Oof. They should have already scored 4 goals, averaging 2 goals per game. They are underperforming a lot. So this can blow up. This can be, Sydney FC can just destroy Perth Glory. Yeah. Oh, see, and that's exactly what they did to Adelaide. So they went games without scoring goals until they finally just blew up and just destroyed Adelaide. Look at this. So these guys have momentum. Okay. But at home, they're not okay. They can score at home. I still think Perth Glory takes this match, regardless of what happens. And it's part of the fun. It's part of the fun. Perth Glory 3-way money line. 2 units. Draw no bet. 3 units. Double chance. 3 units. Under 3.5 goals in the game. Sydney does score. They can score up to 2 goals. So, and we for sure have Perth Glory scoring 2 goals no matter what. Do $10 here. 2 units. Perth Glory to record a shutout win. I don't think so. Perth Glory match result and under 4.5 goals. No. Perth Glory. No, these don't make sense anymore. Another one that doesn't make sense is the 3.5 goals. These are parlays right here. These. Actually, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know what. So I'm not gonna play this under. This to me seems like where I'm gonna be at. Just straight result on this. The parlays for today's match, I'm gonna do them like this. So Perth Glory scores for sure. That's part of it. That's the first leg of this parlay. The second leg of this parlay in the Western United Wellington Phoenix match is maybe Wellington Phoenix to score. But I feel more comfortable with. This is just too nice. That's just way too nice. Double chance Wellington Phoenix. Perth Glory over 1.5 goals. Nice. 3 units on that. Alternate lines. Draw no bet. Western United under. Wow. Let's see if this makes sense. Western United. They've only been able to score 1 goal per match. Their XG is they should have scored 3. They're underperforming. These guys can penetrate a defense though. These guys can attack for sure. They haven't been able to score away. So these guys haven't scored more than 2 goals all season. And their accumulated XG is 6 goals, and they've scored 3. So they're underperforming by half. Okay, so this could be a good bet. Straight. Western United doesn't score more than 1.5. The parlay is this, the under 2.5, and then Sydney FC under, Sydney FC under, total goals under. No, it's horrible. Look at that, some nice money right there. 3 units. Perth Glory to score with the under. Now we just start combining here. We just start combining with the under 1.5 for, no, this one, under 2.5. 15. These feel really strong. I feel really strong with these. Okay. What's next? Let's see spreads. Spread. They're giving... Man. They're giving 0.75 spread here. This one is a straight bet on its own. In no way does this happen. Right? We see that Wellington Phoenix does not lose this match, so this is a nice bet right there. Let's go with spread. So Wellington Phoenix with the spread. Sydney FC with Perth Glory to score. Plus money here. That's it for this. Let's move on to the rest of the matches. Sorry guys, I love shopping, right? You can get carried away with these. The next match in this is Central Coast Mariners versus Melbourne Victory. Heck yeah! QPR scored. Anyways, but hold on. The reason why I'm on my phone to check is I need to verify that that's the next match. Yeah, sorry. Central Coast Mariners versus Melbourne Victory. That's the match. Something I want to highlight here is this. Again, expected goals like this. So Central Coast Mariners at home, they were able to accumulate 3 points so far this season. Their expected points are at 1.57 this season, overperforming by 1.47. Melbourne Victory away, they've been able to pick up 4 points. Expected points, they should only have 1.5. They are overperforming by 2.50 points. Based off this model, how are we going to distribute the 3 points? So out of the 3 points possible, 0.67 points will be given to Central Coast Mariners versus Melbourne Victory is expected to receive 2.12 out of the 3 points possible, giving the edge to a Melbourne Victory win or double chance. The average goals to be scored at this game should be at 0.82. for Central Coast Mariners versus 1.93 for Melbourne Victory. And both of these, they're over 1.5. So over 1.5 for Melbourne Victory is another good bet there, along with them to take the match. Average chance to win, we're at 16% for Central Coast Mariners versus Melbourne Victory at 62%. Home team scores over 0.5 goals. I definitely see them getting on the scoreboard. These guys have been, they're playing AFC. Season just started. They're having a hard time. They got to pick up momentum. I'm thinking about like LAFC sort of, where they just did really good last season, have been playing a lot of international matches, international tournaments, and it really messes with their schedule, playing a lot of matches, especially with the Australian League, maybe not playing so many matches as other European teams, but home team scores 52%. I see them getting on the score sheet. Away team scores over 0.5 goals is at 84%. Home team scores over 1.5 goals is 20%. Meanwhile, 56% for away team to score at 1.5 goals. Both teams to score, I think that this will happen. It's at 44%. Meanwhile, over 1.5 goals in the match is at 74%. That's a parlay right there. Over 2.5 goals in the match, parlay right there. I think both teams to score. And over 2.5, Central Coast Mariners should be able to get on the score sheet here. And based off our actual goals model, this is giving us the highest probability of a 2-0, 1-0 in favor for the away team. Based off expected goals, it kind of evens out here with the higher probability being 10% at a 1-1. So the over 1.5 is crucial here. Very, very crucial. That's a good bet. So Central Coast Mariners, that match will be played Sunday at 8 p.m. Okay. So total goals. No, sorry, we're in this one. Sunday, 8 p.m. Jesus Christ. Okay, Central Coast Mariners. The bookies are giving this an even match. Although one thing I also want to let you guys know is that Melbourne Victory is one of my favorite teams. I actually have them highlighted here for a reason. These guys, their stats, man. These stats are crazy. I think Melbourne Victory could win the season. But that goes beyond. And if they do, if they want to, they have to beat Central Coast Mariners. So this happens for sure. Game props. Melbourne Victory, double chance. See, they know this one. That could be a parlay. That's a parlay. Man, these are even straight lines too. Total goals in the match, over 2 goals. Yeah. Yes. That's a parlay. Coast parlays. These are parlays. And both teams to score. Yes, that's a parlay. Okay. Straight bets. These are the ones. Okay, Melbourne Victory. Draw no bet. 15. Melbourne Victory double chance. 15. Melbourne Victory spread. 15. That's the bets. We can even add like some of the parlays that I've had already, which is a double chance. Game props, double chance. Perth Glory, double chance. No, Perth Glory to score. Plus money. Perth Glory, double chance. No, what's another one here that I had? So what I can do is I go to the open bet. The under 2.5. Close. Wellington Phoenix. Okay, under 2.5 for Sydney, right? Sydney, yeah, under 2.5. Coast. Man, these are all lovely. Okay, I can place more, but that's kind of the idea. You want to mix and match these, right? I'll be placing these on my own time. We got to keep going with the video. This is going to be a long one. The next match is Newcastle Jets. Match 5. Newcastle Jets at home versus Melbourne City. Newcastle Jets has received 1 point at home. Expected points 0.7. Having an overperformance of 0.3. That's pretty even there. Melbourne City have received 0 points away. Expected points 1 point. Underperforming by 1.1. Scoreline here. Wow. Newcastle. Oh, actually, another thing we said here was that Melbourne victory over 1.5. That reminded me of that bet, sorry. Newcastle scores over 2 goals. Melbourne City will at least score 1 goal. This is going to be a pretty high scoring match. Average chance to win. Newcastle has average chance to win at 52% versus Melbourne City's 25%. Home team scores at 79%. Away team scores at 43%. Home team scores over 1.5 goals at 62%. Away team scores over 1.5 goals at 35%. Both teams to score at 37%. Something happened here. I think it'll happen. The both teams to score in this match. Both teams to score in both matches. That's another parlay. Over 1.5 goals in the match. Yes, sir. Now, again, let's see if this game was going to be turned around, because there's not enough information here, right? So we got to go Melbourne City versus Newcastle Jets. It's an even game here. Melbourne City wins. Newcastle Jets still score 2 goals, or just about 2 goals. Melbourne City scores 2 goals. Wow, this is a high scoring game right here for sure. Okay, so we have Newcastle. What comes in factor here, into play here, is the home and away situation. So it's giving us here that Melbourne City is, ooh, this right here is nice. Melbourne City. I gotta do some research in this. I think both teams can score here. And in the previous match. Melbourne victory. I don't think I'm gonna go on this. This draw no bet's fine, right? Because you get your money back. Let's see what the game props are. Nice. Gotta stick to our roots, man. Gotta stick to what we know, what's been working. Melbourne City, Newcastle. Newcastle does score 2 goals. And another bet that I want is the both teams to score yes and over 2.5 goals. So Newcastle draw no bet. Let's go lie on this one. No. Get that money back. Double chance. Over 1.5. Yes. Both teams to score and over 2.5 goals. Yes. Okay. Then the last match is Macarthur FC versus Adelaide United. Macarthur FC versus Adelaide United. That's a game that gets played Sunday night, Monday morning, depending where you're at in the world. Macarthur FC at home have received 5 points. They have expected to receive only 1.8, overperforming by 3 points. Adelaide United have 4 points away, expected points away. They should only have less than 1, so they are overperforming here by a lot. Based off this, it's giving us a model here that how we're going to distribute these points is going to go 0.90 to Macarthur FC. Meanwhile, Adelaide United will receive 1.1, and they'll leave 1 point in the air for somebody to grab. Out of the 3 points possible, average goals here, we see that the edge is given to Macarthur FC with 1.58 average goals this match versus Adelaide United should be at 1. So I could see both teams scoring here for sure. Both have very strong attacks. Average chance to win seems very even here with 41% to Macarthur FC. Meanwhile, Adelaide United is at 31 FC. So the edge is given to Macarthur FC. Home team scores over 0.5 goals is at 65%. Away team scores over 0.5 goals is at 65%. Home team scores over 1.5 goals is at 39. Away team scores over 1.5 goals is at 29%. Both teams to score 43%. Over 1.5 goals in the match is at 66%. And over 2.5 goals in the match is at 45%. Okay. Let's see if we got another. Let's do the test. If this was to be played any other way, how would it differ? Very even. Both teams score again on this. Adelaide United have a higher chance to win. They also do get on this. Both teams do get on the score sheet. Okay. Sorry, Macarthur FC. Adelaide United. One thing I want to compare is their attacking strength. Attacking strength for Macarthur is under 1, very lousy. Attacking strength for Adelaide United away is over 1, very, very good. Defensive strength under 1, actually by a lot. That's really good. That's really good. Very low scoring game here. Based off XG, attacking strength is average. Defensive strength is less than 1 and over 1. Over 1 is bad. The balanced team is Macarthur FC. Adelaide is all over the place here. Okay, so Macarthur FC. I think the edge is, wow, there's no clear, there's no clear direction on this match. Maybe hands off. Where'd it go? Yeah, hands off. I mean, here, unless we have a clear direction as to where we want to go. But yeah, I don't think there's more than four. There was 5 goals in the other match. Hands off on this game, guys. Hands off. I'm gonna do some more research, and I can probably keep you guys updated via Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at FC Oscar S. I'll be posting any plays there that come up for this match or anything more parlays that I build up, and feel free to mix and match these with any lines that you see fit in other leagues that will probably give you some good odds as well. I hope you guys all have a very, very pleasant weekend. I hope all of these bets cash for us. Like if you tail, many blessings to you guys. Don't be degenerates. Don't bet more than you have. Don't overkill in the units. And I'm speaking to myself as well. Don't be a degenerate. Have some fun this weekend and love your family. Let's go.